Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one footy talk settings, and the Premier League's almost back. Months, what you telling me, fam?
Nah, man's good. You know what I'm saying? Just catting for the football, man. No more international breaks till March. In Jesus' name, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We made it. We made it out the gut. Guys, we made it. I think I feel like I speak for everyone when I say it, but guys, we got there in the end. You know what I'm saying? We got there in the end. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I speak for everyone, or, you know, we all share that, you know, that excitement of finally not having to worry about international break no more for at least, what, 5 months? Five or so months. You know what I'm saying? So big up everyone on that one. I'm just saying we made it through 3 international breaks. So, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, man, the minute. Simple as that, man.
What's Liverpool's next 3 games?
Nottingham Forest, West Ham away, and Sunderland at home.
So 3 games that you should win, bro. So
yeah, the Sunderland one, obviously the Sunderland, I think Sunderland are cold in it. That won't be tricky, but yeah, I think the other 2 we should win. We should be winning.
Yeah, but Sunderland's at home though. You should beat them, bro. Like we beat them at home.
Oh yeah, but you see with Liverpool right now, isn't? Listen, yeah, we'll get into it, but yeah, So, but we should be those are three. We should be winning 3 in a row. That should be 3 W's, and we should be back in like second or third. That's
should be.
Should emphasize the word should there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what it should.
But you man's free. Your next 3 is not too bad as well. I looked at your next 3.
Bro, our next 5 should all be wins, bruv. But boy, whether they will be is another fucking. You know what I mean? That's another situation completely, bro. But the next 5 should really be wins, bro. There's not a game in the next 5 games that I'm looking at saying, oh, like we shouldn't win that. But bro, it just depends on what United are gonna turn up, bro. At present, I don't really know which United is gonna turn up.
Yeah, obviously you man still have them lapses of concentrations that you lot just concede 2 goals in 10 minutes and just kill the game for yourselves. Or like
I don't even think it's concentration. Man, I just got a manager that doesn't know how to manage the game. Doesn't know how to make the right substitutions and affect the game from the bench. And when he makes changes, we lose the second half, bro.
Did he make any changes against Forest? Because you know how you conceded either side of the half. It was like, did he make any changes for that?
We got smoked in the start of the second half because our defensive line kind of dropped and it looked like we was happy with the 1-0, bro. And then their man started fast and just caught us, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think
that's kind of what I meant by
games, we've been losing the second half. Now, I don't see that down to concentration. I see that down to poor planning from the manager. Like losing the second half of most of your games is some joke thing.
Well, I'm in the same boat with that one. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm in the same boat of losing many games in the second half. But yeah, no, I see what you mean. And I think of you, man, like obviously people kind of put this argument forward that Cass can't play 90 minutes. Now, can he play 90 minutes consecutively all the time? Okay, I hear that. But I just see him play 90 minutes for Brazil. So I don't know why he always has to come off 60th minute.
When we're playing 1 game a week, he can play 90 minutes. There's no excuse.
Yeah, that's my point though. Like I feel like if it's every 3 games, 90, then yeah, cool. You're gonna burn him out very quickly. But like I feel like 1 game a week, you can play him 90, then 70, then 90 again.
Or you could just play him 90 minutes for the games that we need him 90 minutes for in the Premier League and rest him in the cup competitions because we're out the League Cup already. And when we do join the FA Cup, you should be able to progress through the earlier stages of the FA Cup without him if you need to, bro. There's no excuse. No, there's no excuse.
I don't know, man. I just think I think your midfield looks a lot better with Casemiro there, obviously just because of his age and that. You're not playing every 3 weeks. Every 3 days. So I don't think it's a mad thing that he can't be playing for more minutes. Don't get me wrong. As I said, like me personally, I'd kind of rotate it, but more time if I'm playing him, I'm looking to play him for the whole game because there's just been 3-4 games now where I've looked at Casemiro come off the pitch and you guys look a lot worse in most facets of the game. So that's not just ball retention. You know, you man already play bagel ball. There's already nothing in the middle when you man play anyways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to go and make that worse is mad confusing to me as someone who watches the game for someone who's even played midfield and that. And then also when Casemiro's not there, the line drops even deeper. Yep. So the line drops deeper. There was nothing in the middle to begin with. What little you had in the middle was off the pitch. And then now you're just kind of defending in a way that you don't really need to defend because you already have 5 defenders. It's just a bit confusing to me. That's all a bit confusing to me. Tactically, anyways. I'm not saying it's horrible in every facet, but I'm just, that's my thing. Like, you got 5 defenders. Defenders, bro, off the ball. 5 defenders. There's no real excuse to drop the line as deep as it is because Casemiro's not there.
Yeah.
You know,
I just don't know about the Casemiro.
You got no one really to get the ball in your midfield. I'm not talking about your 10s, but there's not really many men that you can receive the ball in the half turn if Mainoo's not playing. Do you get it? You know, that half turn space, comfy. I wouldn't really put Bruno in that category. I put Maino. I think Maino can get on the half turn really, really quickly. I think Cass actually on the ball is still, he's always been a bit slow on the ball, but he knows what he wants to do before he needs to do it. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's your midfield's a mad weird one, man. Your midfield's mad weird. Like, yeah, but I actually think that because Sesko's injured, I don't know when he's back, but because Sesko is he injured? Is it injury that he's got?
Sesko's out for at least a month, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm Zirkzee season. Listen, man. Zirkzee season, innit? And if I see Mount,
he's going to play him. I don't think he's going to play him, bro. I think it's going to be a Mount. It's going to be Cunha in the 9. Mount in the 10.
If I see Mount false 9 or Mount 10 and Cunha in the false 9, just someone needs to go break something in it, because like it's just not hard. Zirkzee and Buemo, Cunha, let Cunha and Zirkzee act as the strikers. As soon as Zirkzee gets that ball into feet, man, them get on your bike. Get on your bike. Football's not a difficult sport, bro. As soon as you get it to the guy with the technique, the guy who can hold it up, brother, just get on your bike. Just not even on a, bro, I don't care if it's Man United. I'm just talking from a football perspective. If the guy who's wicked on the half turn and knows how and has got that way to pass, maybe not all the time, but he's going to facilitate, brother, the man them are going to be scoring every game. Like, I don't know why. What's man done? Your main striker's out and man still can't get a game. Like, what did he say? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's man done to you?
You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? It's definitely personal, bruv, because here's how I rationalize this, yeah. When Rasmus was there, he said Zirkzee's not a proper centre forward, yeah. So he was playing Rasmus. Then Rasmus left, Sesko came in. The manager was like, yeah, we've got a proper striker now. And then this manager's had Sesko on the bench and had Cunha up front, and Cunha's not an out-and-out number 9. So
Cunha's not a striker. So not an out-and-out striker.
Yeah, Cunha's no more of an out-and-out number 9 than Zirkzee is. So the fact that the manager don't like Zirkzee has nothing to do with the fact that he's not an out-and-out number 9, bro. He just don't like him as a player. Like, that's it. It
like
makes no sense.
Looking like you don't like him as a person to this point, bro. Because you cannot like someone as a player and still be forced into playing them because of the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? It just seems weird because Zirkzee, I don't think he was a club signing.
He was a club signing, Zirkzee. He was for sure.
Was he a club signing?
Hell yeah. He won a Ten Hag signing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Zirkzee thing, because you know what's funny? I actually think Zirkzee would have actually been better over at Liverpool. I'm being honest with you, bro.
He would have been better anywhere else.
Yeah, I think he would have been better over here at Liverpool just because of like the way we use our wingers. But even the fact that, like, it doesn't make sense to me that he's had worse treatment than Rasmus in the whole time Rasmus was here, and then the second you get a replacement, and let's be honest, Sesko ain't been scoring at a mad rate for you, man, to go, yeah, proper number 9.
He's at a mad rate. He hasn't been scoring, period. Like, you know, he's only got a handful of goals.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Sesko's not even like he's been bracking up the net. Like he's been bursting the net and that. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if Zirkzee played as many games as all these man, why wouldn't he have 2 goals? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 2 goals in 11 would be good enough.
No, he would.
But he'd have 2 goals, bro. Whether it's a tap in or a deflect, he'd have 2 goals. You know what I'm saying? Gyökeres is scoring goals. And he's not. Do you see what I'm saying? And Gyökeres ain't been pulling up no trees.
Yeah, but Gyökeres is barely scoring goals as well. He's not scoring a lot
and
either.
He's got 4 Premier League goals. And so, because you're playing every game, bro. Yeah, you're playing every game. You're going to get some form of goals, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, Sesko is more of a 9 than Zirkzee. No one's disputing that. But Sesko can't do the things that Zirkzee can do on the ball. He'll hurt.
But the manager doesn't. Clear, the manager doesn't care about what players can do on the ball. This manager's happy. He's happy to play football without the football.
I slightly don't even think he actually rates Sesko that much either. He took a minute to get him kind of starting games as well. Like, don't get me wrong, Sesko kind of reminds me a bit of Nunes at times when he's trying to sort out his feet. You know, like that time when Van der Ven recovered for the tackle, and it took him ages to kind of get the ball out his feet and do what he needed to do. It actually gave me Nunes PTSD. Instead of just getting the ball at your feet and getting a shot away, innit?
But he's got much better feet than Nunes, bro. But he's just tall and just a bit clumsy, innit? Because he's just tall.
Yeah, I think, again, like, I don't really even think he's rating. Like, I don't even really think Sesko's even rated too much either. Like,
the manager's not rating Sesko like that, but he still won't give Zirkzee a chance, bro. He'll rather play Mason Mount. He'll rather play Mason Mount in the 10, play Cunha in the 9. And this is what I think we're going to see. Like, with the injury, it's even more reason to play Zirkzee, but he won't.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I think I don't know, man. I look at I look at these kind of guys, and I just think sometimes, as I said, like managers will always be the mastermind, but like playing to a player's strengths these days seems to be so hard to come by in certain situations. Like I think Mbuemo and Cunha are by far and away, not even I think, Mbuemo and Cunha are by far and away your best players. Yeah? Far and away. You
I
get
don't
it?
know. I don't think so.
As in, like when I say like attackers, like you know what I'm saying? They're like your best attackers, right? And
Yeah,
if you're
but they're
gonna get
2
the
or
best out of
4.
your best, say that again.
They're 2 or 4, and if you add Ahmad, then they're 2 or 5. I don't think they're by far and away. I don't think that Cunha is by far and away better than Zirkzee. I don't believe that Mbumo's by far and away better than Ahmad. Now, I think
No,
that
no,
I think that them 4 are
Mm.
quality players. You know what I mean? Sesko's still got everything to prove at Manchester United. I've seen enough of Zirkzee in a Man United shirt, and also what he did before he came to Man United, that I know he's a good player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sesko, for me, because he's come from the Bundesliga, and that league is spooky. It's very, very hit and miss. I think he's got it all to prove in England. But I think four of our 5 attackers don't need to prove anything to me.
No, I'm not. I don't think they have anything to prove. I'm just saying. I think in terms of success in the Premier League, I just think Cunha and Mbuemo are in terms of the heights that they're getting to, are the ones that are going to take you man forward as it stands in it. As it stands for me.
It has to be them.
Yeah, it has to be them, and I think it is them in it. You know what I'm saying? I think Mbuemo output wise, and I think Cunha is like a blend of both. Yeah, even though we're not seeing it right now, it's a blend of both of him. I'm not gonna just because he plays in Man United, I'm not gonna change my opinion on Cunha. Cunha is one of my favorite players in the Prem. Before he came to Man United, I don't want to change that. Now, obviously, he's not my favorite player, one of my favorites now. But you get what I'm saying in it from a neutral point of view. When you look at ways of getting the best out of your players, you do have to look at players like Zirkzee and go, someone has to be the one to knit things together. Genuinely. You have to have a player to knit things together, especially when you play the formation that he plays. You know what I'm saying? We play the formation that he plays. Because when Amarim was at Sporting, and yes, he's not playing the same way he was playing at Sporting completely and whatever. He had Gyökeres, but was it Trincao? And who was the other one he played with him? Who was the other? Someone in the chat will know. Who was the other player he played? Forgotten his name. Who was
on the
other
opposite
one?
side?
Yeah, on the opposite side in the other team.
That number 10. What's his name?
What's his name? It's
that was at fucking Wolves. What's his name, guys? It's not Edwards. It's
I said
Portuguese.
I said Trincao.
No, it's the other brother.
The other Portuguese.
Gonçalves.
Yeah, and Marcus Edwards was there as well. Marcus Edwards was there at that time. But Marcus Edwards actually got phased out of the team. He actually got phased out, so he was playing less and less and less. So it was Trincao and Gonçalves, right? These guys weren't like, especially Trincao. We've seen Trincao play. We've seen Trincao play. Very selfless, right? Very, very selfless. And Gonçalves, maybe a bit more direct, good winger in that league. But it was all to play and get the best out of the guy who was by far and away the best striker in the league. You know what I'm saying? But he recognized that if Gyökeres is the one we're playing through, that's how we win in this league. There's no one who can stop him, realistically, in the league. Cool. He's not taking that into the Premier League. And what I mean by that is he's not willing to, like, he's looking at a striker coming in and forgetting what he has in the 10. He has more output in his 10s than he has in all 3 of his strikers. Any striker he's had at Man United, he has more goals in the 2 guys that he's just signed this window.
So but to be fair, the way that he plays football, no striker's not going to score goals anyway. Gyökeres was only scoring goals because that league's shit, bro. That's the only reason, because he's not scoring.
But you still recognize that and played through him. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, but I think that was a coincidence. I'll be honest.
No, I'm not saying it's nothing. It's not even a credit thing. It's just what it was, innit? But now you move to Man United. You've been given Cunha and Mbuemo, and you're not like the way you're getting. Like you played Cunha in the 9, and Mounts looked better than Cunha because you're playing Cunha in the 9 There's no balance in what you're doing in this front three.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? He's ignoring the balance. What? Because you think Zirkzee's not going to get goals? Well, none of your strikers are getting goals, mate.
Yeah, none of them are getting goals, and the reason why they're not getting goals is because of the way he sets up, bro. Right.
Exactly. And
It's not
also
a
the wing backs
coincidence.
and the wing backs aren't necessarily marauding wing backs. Dorgu gets forward from time to time. Darlow's a steady Eddie at best. And obviously Ahmad's kind of I like Ahmad in the wing back. I prefer him in the 10, but I prefer him.
Ahmad gets forward and he does stuff, bro. But at the end of the day, yeah, like
it's limited,
Cunha
isn't it?
started up front for probably half of Man United's games, yeah. And
Right.
he's got 1 Premier League goal. So
Mhm.
the lack of goals is not down to Zirkzee or whatever. Like what? Because bro, Cunha's Premier League proven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's come into Manchester United and still can't score, bro. So you have to look at the system. You have to look at the manager. We can't be blaming the players. I think it's super, super lazy, yeah, to say, not playing Zirkzee in the 9 because he's not going to score goals, bro. But bro, Cunha ain't scoring. So what are you doing? Sesko ain't scoring either.
Bremo's the only one bagging goals. Like
so
recently.
what? All these men, all of a sudden, forgot how to score when they joined Manchester United. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Do you get what I'm saying? A man is saying even when Cunha did score, he wasn't even playing in the 9 anyway. So it's one of them things where I think it's a very, very lazy assessment to assume that the reason why our strikers don't score goals is because our strikers are not good finishers. The reality is this system does not facilitate the strikers, and he got away with it in Portugal because Gyökeres was just a flat track bully in a league that couldn't handle his physicality. Because it'd be interesting to see before they signed Gyökeres, Sporting's goal record and how many goals they were actually scoring in a season and how many goals their striker scored, because I bet it wasn't that many. I bet it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the numbers, but it'd be interesting to see the numbers, because I believe that this system is the reason why we don't score goals. I don't think that Gyökeres scoring goals was down to the system. I think Gyökeres scoring goals was just down to Gyökeres, bro. And just because his style was very awkward for a lot of the guys in that league to deal with. And bro, we saw it with Darwin Núñez, bro. He bullied that league as well with his persistent running and his athleticism. And then he came to England and did fuck all. So like literally, he was the Gyökeres before Gyökeres.
Yeah. And Gonzalo Ramos as well. Forget about Ramos, who done all over there. And now he's, let's just say, limited in the French league because it's a similar like kind of physicality to the Prem.
Yeah, but he can finish though. He can actually.
He can finish. He's actually got both feet.
Yeah.
But you see the dipping. You weren't gonna bang 30 odd. Do you know what I'm saying? You still see the dip. Yeah. As I said, like I think balance, and I say the same thing with with Isak. Like Isak's not a bad player, but Isak's coming on for Liverpool. He's touching the ball 8 times, and he's coming off in the 70th minute. Do you see what I'm saying?
Why is he touching the ball 8 times when you lot actually dominate possession for the most part?
No, but you see the way we dominate possession, though, Rants. Do you know how slow we move the ball? Like how slow we actually move the ball.
I hear it.
When I see the ball do this between, you see, I could actually predict Liverpool's patterns now in my own head. Go to Konate, to Van Dijk, back to Konate, goes out to Salah, back to Van Dijk, back to Konate, back to Van Dijk again. Van Dijk tries to switch it to Salah. Whether Salah brings it down or not, he might bring it down. Then it goes back to Konate. Then he goes all the way to Gakpo. He cuts in, tries to cross it in. We lose the ball. Welcome to Liverpool's game plan. That's not in transition. I'm talking about, by the way, I'm not counting transitions and set pieces. I'm talking about when we have the ball in the opposition half and it's our job to break them down. That is literally all. That's all we do. There's no overlaps. There's no overlaps. The wing backs are playing in this inverted weird position. It's just dead. It's just rubbish, man. We don't move the ball quickly enough in the opposition half when they're like kind of camped in their own box, or when they're kind of like we pin them back. If we're talking on transition, transition, we move the ball quickly. But that's transition, right? We've seen Ollie brought down the best of teams.
100%, but Liverpool have been a transition team for the last decade.
Like we've killed teams in transition, bro. From before Jurgen Klopp, we've killed teams in transition. Even under Rafa, he was killing teams in transition. You know what I'm saying? Like that's even under Rodgers. Remember what we were doing with SAS on the counter? It was a mad thing. But in terms of breaking teams down, when we have the ball in your own half, we just move the ball too slowly, and the lack of width. So when the wingers have the ball, there's no overlaps. And when you have one-dimensional wingers, there's nothing wrong with having one-dimensional wingers. There's nothing wrong with it,
Bro, if that one dimension works, then who cares?
Yeah, exactly. But Rants, once it becomes predictable and easier to stop, that is where you use third man runs. Third man runs in the right places at the right time to buy space, right? This is normal coaching stuff. I don't need to explain this to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is simple. This is simple stuff, by the way. Simple stuff. So because Cody Gakpo is one-dimensional and Salah doesn't beat his man 1v1 at all, barely, if not at all, then you have to have third man runs. But the third man runs are coming from the wrong places and there are no overlaps. And you're asking wing backs to do something they've never done before.
Yeah, but if you've got one-dimensional wingers like that, yeah, it's even more important that you get overlaps, because
exactly
this is how you generate the space for them.
Yeah, I was watching, the England game.
Yeah.
And Reece James was right back and Saka was right wing. Yeah. I like, bro, cool. Saka barely used Reece James that game. But the amount of space Saka was getting.
Yeah.
The amount of space
because Reece James gives the space. Like when they had Ben White overlapping Arsenal, Saka was getting loads of space.
And he was killing teams, bro. He was killing teams. You know why? Because even if Salah shoots and he scuffs it, like the defender now has to think next time, is he going to shoot next time or is he going to go to overlap?
Yeah, 100%. And the one time you think, he's going to cut inside, then he can pass it down the outside.
He just
the defender a decision to make for sure.
And this is why I looked at the Frimpong signing and I thought, right, this could go one of two ways. Either he gets swung around in the Prem by his dreads, or the only thing he's been asked to do, or he has to do, is just overlap Salah. That's your only job. You're one of the fastest players in the Prem. Soon as Salah gets that ball, just get on your bike, and that's it. By the way, Bradley's quite quick as well. Quick as well.
Yeah, he can move, bro. He overlapped well under Klopp as well.
Very well. Like if you just tell certain man, boom, like all you need to do is overlap, and if he doesn't give you the ball, be an option and just make sure that you're not exposed on the turnover. And if you are exposed on the turnover, we'll have one of the centre mids cover you anyway, in like what Fabinho used to do or what Szoboszlai used to do, what you've done even last season. Like, because at the end of the day, your runners are there to kind of cover those spaces. So the guys that are creative and the guys that are actually good on the ball, they can do what they need to do. But that's not the case. The wing backs are making underlapping runs, and then on the turnover, there's no midfield cover either. They're all in the box. They're all in the box.
I hear it.
They're all in the box. So the second a cross doesn't, like, if the cross ain't perfect, we're fucked. The only reason we haven't been punished more is that the hold-up play from a lot of these strikers have been shit. And they've made mistakes in transition. And teams aren't able to do it. So when we actually bucked a proper transition side in Palace, it should have been 5-0 at halftime.
Yeah. Ripped apart.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is why I say it's a bagel ball thing. And I get it. Szoboszlai's been Liverpool's best midfielder. Yeah? First it was Gravenberch, first 5 games. Now it's Szoboszlai. Far and away, right? I think we could agree far and away. Not far and away, but he's been our best midfielder. Cool. My problem is, Szoboszlai's no bum or nothing like that. But if Szoboszlai is your runner, why is he our maestro?
Yeah. And
you wonder why we look shit. And it's not because of Szoboszlai we look shit, by the way. That's what people are going to think I'm saying. If Szoboszlai is our best midfielder, maestro-wise and running-wise, you have a problem. You have a problem.
Yeah, facts.
You have a problem, bro. That's just what it is. Whether people like it or not, Szoboszlai does not need to be, he does not need to be our Pirlo, our Gattuso, and our Gerrard. Do you get it? He doesn't need to be that. We was a better team when he was doing the running for the guys who actually make a difference in the game. When he's running for Salah and Trent, the right side was a danger. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now he's almost like the focal point of everything we're doing. And I love the fact that he's playing better, but he doesn't need to be at the forefront of things. He is our runner. And that doesn't mean he can't kick ball in any other way. He's just a footballer who's way better when the game's in front of him, which is why he looks good at right back. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And guys like McAllister are drowning, bro. drowning. He's drowning. I don't even know what's going on with him. I don't need to go over why McAllister's been our worst midfielder. But I just feel like when the runners are the best players, you do have a bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy at least Szoboszlai is at least playing out of his skin and doing everything he can. But it's only going to get us so far if the players who actually are difference makers in the game, are proven difference makers, could do what they're doing, and they're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is the problem. So as I said, similar to what you're kind of seeing with Amorim, starving players for no reason, bro. You're starving players. Like Zirkzee, there's no reason why Zirkzee shouldn't be playing now. Sesko's injured, actually injured for a month, and you might going to see Mount play every game. That's crazy to me.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I hear it. But bro, this was gonna happen though, broski.
That's crazy.
This was actually gonna happen. Like, we're not in control of that, bro, and it's fucking jarring. But bro, this is life, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking life, bro. So,
like, I don't know, man. Like, we'll have to see what happens. I just think, who's your next game? Who's your next game? Your next game is West Ham. Am I bugging? Who is it?
Everton at home.
Everton, yeah. Everton.
On Monday, I believe.
Yeah. Like that game. The thing is, you don't usually beat Everton as well.
Now, Everton's a tricky game for us. Do you know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some kind of.
Last time you lost 4-0. You won 4-0, innit? Last time.
Yeah, we smoked them. That was Zirkzee. That was the first. That was when Zirkzee balled out.
Rashford. I think Rashford scored that game, no? I think Rashford.
Yeah, he did. Zirkzee and Ahmad and Rashford were doing mad things. Zirkzee was probably Zirkzee's best performance for us in a United shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
need that say more. You know what I'm saying? Need that say more.
Yeah, but that's what it was. It was Zirkzee, Ahmad, and Rashford, I think. Yeah, and they done the mad thing. They done the absolute mad thing. So I can't lie, bro.
Ian Wright compared this Bellingham situation to Pogba. Oh. What's your take on that, man? What's your take on all of that?
You man know I don't rate Jude Bellingham, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I love Uncle Righty and that, but I think he's so far off on this one. You know them ones there, bro. I'll be honest. I think he's so far off on the Bellingham stuff, bro. I don't think Bellingham is getting the backlash. You know what it is, yeah? Like the whole black thing, yeah. Everyone understands, yeah, that being black is nuanced. You know what I mean? Especially when you're a light-skinned mixed race youth like him. You know them ones there. Them man don't get treated the same way that a Paul Pogba would get treated. So that in itself, yeah, makes it different. You know them ones. Because, like, bro, these men were so happy, yeah, to kiss this guy's ass before the cracks started showing. But I always saw through all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Even the shit that's going on in Germany with his brother and his family and all these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, allow it, bro. You know what I mean? It's not the same, bro. Not the same at all. Like, the reason why people are cooking him is because, bro, he's just not as good as he thinks he is, bro. You know what I mean? That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? He's not a likable guy, bro. Like, Paul Pogba was a Muslim brother. Don't drink, don't do nothing mad. You know what I mean? The worst fucking crime he committed in football was dancing and enjoying himself and getting his hair done, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Jude Bellingham, on the other hand, his body language on the pitch has always been questionable. The moaning, the diving, all these things, the very obvious entitlement and arrogance that he does have. You can't compare him to Paul Pogba. Like, it's night and day, bro. Like, you could just see by a man's character. Like, even after England got knocked out of the tournament and he was there walking around trying to, like, playing up to the cameras and all these things, bro. He's just not a likable guy, bro. Comparing him to Paul Pogba is crazy. And then on top of that, he's nowhere near as good as Paul Pogba either. Do you know what I mean? Paul Pogba's fucking level of ability, yeah, is so far past Jude Bellingham's, and they're comparing Jude Bellingham to Zidane. Paul Pogba's the closest player we've seen to Zidane, bro.
Yeah, that's something I say. Yeah.
Not Jude Bellingham, bro. Like, Jude Bellingham is nowhere near Pogba's level, bro. Like, brother, like, I told man already. That's why man calls him Black Tomine, bro. Because they're the same kind of player, bro. Like, McTominay is better than him. I would never pick Jude over Scott McTominay.
No, you think McTominay is better than Jude?
I do. I think he's a better footballer than Jude Bellingham.
I
Have
don't
you
know.
seen Scott McTominay strike a ball, bro? And Scott
No, no,
McTominay attack a ball in the box. If they're both box crashing, Scott's way better than him at box crashing. Way better.
light
Better on
skin.
the half turn as well. But I don't see Scott tripping over his feet and fucking
Did you rate
sliding.
McTominay when he was at United? Did you rate him?
Brother, I said that McTominay should play in the number 10 at Man United. I always said that Scott should be played further forward. I didn't like him in a midfield pivot because I think he's rubbish there. But in terms of attacking the box, yeah, Scott McTominay was the best player that we had. He's the best player we had at attacking the box, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where I just don't rate Bellingham at all, bro. He doesn't do anything well other than run, bro. Like it's Will Smith, bro. He just runs. Bro, it's true though, bro. Bro, what Will Smith movie is this guy not running in, bro?
I don't know, innit? Me personally, I think Jude's a better goal scorer, but I think McTominay's
He's not though. He's not a better goal scorer than Scott. Like, but what, bro?
Nah, Jude
If we get a
snapping the Madrid
compilation,
crazy.
yeah, of Jude Bellingham goals and Scott McTominay goals, Scott wins easy.
No, I'm not
Flushes
saying,
him
bro. Scotty Too Hotty is a cold box crasher. Like he's that mold, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just my opinion. I think he's a little bit better goal scorer, as he's done it at a higher level for Madrid and that. In terms of like when Jude went full sign in that first season at Madrid, for me, like yeah, I'm not gonna hate on his goal scoring ability. Me with Jude Bellingham, I personally think he's been branded as something he's not. He's not this maestro. He's not this mad creative player. He's a proper battering ram type of player. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just call players what they are. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing when I talk about Sobo and Liverpool. Like, just call players what they are. You don't need to call man De Bruyne. You're not De Bruyne, bro. You're not De Bruyne. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same player. Like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, man them are branding these players as something they're not. Jude is a box crasher. He can score goals. He can play positions to a certain level, but he doesn't excel at like a one thing where I go, yeah, that's your thing, kind of like that. Do you know what I'm saying? He just does things to a certain standard very well. But I think if you're a battering ram, then like, yeah, be compared to the battering rams. Don't compare man to Zidane.
Yeah, but that's what he is though. Like,
yeah,
he just runs through the midfield and clatters people, bro.
Yeah, Hungarian Gerrard was the biggest example of this type of behavior. That's like the number one like example of this kind of behavior and kind of branding players or something they're not. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, like it's cool. As I said, cool man, but remember, don't compare man to Zizou. Like that's all a bit them realms there.
Listen, I'll be real.
People weren't even liking the Zizou comparisons with Pogba, and Pogba actually warranted that with his talent.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
And that was even an issue. That's not like it wasn't an issue when it was being said.
Yeah, but Pogba's dark skin, bro. It's different.
Yeah, of course.
No one was having problems with the Jude Bellingham Zidane comparisons, bro.
No,
like,
I think
only the pure football fans did. Them mutants that dominate the football space on Twitter and that, they were happy with the discussion, bro. They didn't care. They think he's one of the best midfielders in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the bottom line is, yeah, as soon as his ego, started showing up, and the performances weren't matching that, people started calling him out. That's all that happened, bro. That's all that happened because the brother is not likable, bro. Like, there's a lot of footballers, I look at them and I think, like, bro, like how do they have fans, bro? You know what I mean? Bruno's another one. He's not likable. There's nothing Bruno does is likable. He moans every game. He dives. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not likable, bro, at all. But he's another player that people will die to defend, bro. Like, there's nothing about him that's likable, bro. If a Pogba behaved the way that Bruno behaved, they'll be absolutely coating him in the media.
What I will say,
I'm not trying to hear it from
what I'll say is that
from Bellingham.
I look at both sides where obviously with the Craig Hope thing, like I just think that's like cool, and I actually applaud
the Craig Hope thing. What about Craig Hope though? What about him?
Like his the constant like he's just doing the whole constant negativity thing about Jude. He's overdone. He's like
yeah, but maybe Craig Hope, maybe Craig Hope, has an issue with Jude Bellingham, that goes past football. Maybe he does. That's one man though.
But that's something. But like at the end of the day, Craig Hope is still like when he was covering the whole East Side thing with Liverpool, I actually commended him. Like I said, I think he was the best journalist to cover that, one of the best anyways, to cover that whole situation in the way he was doing it, compared to some of the others who was just clear, like, you got a problem with this, you got a problem with that. But since this whole Jude thing, if you scroll on his page, bro, it's scaring the life out of me, though.
Yeah, but broski, I'll be real, yeah. Like, maybe he just don't like him.
Yeah, but then that's dead. That's dead, though, that's dead.
Nah, but it can be dead. But the point is, yeah, for man to be saying, oh yeah, it's because man's black, yeah, it's like, bro, allow it. Like, you can just not like somebody. You know them ones there. Like, you could just not like certain footballers. There's certain footballers, yeah, that just wind me up here because of how they are, and also how much adulation they get that I don't think they deserve. Bruno's one of them, bro. Like, Bruno will stink the place out. You'll get an assist from a corner, and everyone will say, oh, Bruno, GA, this, that, and the other. He's carrying us, bro. Like, bro, he used to do my head in. You know what I'm saying? He used to do my head in. That's the reality, bro. Same with CR7. These man go on like this guy's still in the prime of his life. He's 40 years old, stinking the place out in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? Tripping over the football, landing on his face, blood. You know what I mean? And the guy still talks like he's the best player in the world, bro. Like, bro, he's rubbish. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He's rubbish now. Like, he's got nothing to offer.
But the outlets that I still think, yeah, from them man there, they just need to do a lot better, because if Craig Hope was some unknown youth, bro, like doing what he's doing, then no one would give a fucking about.
Yeah, but bro, what you need to understand right now, yeah, what you need to understand right now is, with the introduction of Twitter and the internet, the lines have naturally been blurred anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Because these men are supposed to be journalists, but they're not journalists, because them men are given their own opinions now. Journalists weren't really supposed to give their opinions. They were supposed to bring you the news. They were supposed to report and bring you the news. But now they're not reporting. Now they're giving you their own opinions. So now, because of stuff like Twitter, it's become blurred. Because now you're seeing man give their opinions on players that they don't like as if it's factual, when it's not factual, it's your opinion. And this is the thing. And this is why back in the day, there was no Craig Hope Twitter. It was, he had a page in the Daily Mail or something like that. If you was a journalist, you would have a column in a newspaper. You didn't have your own. Yeah, you didn't have your own.
But Rant, that's who I think WRIGHT was talking about, though, because he did say the person I'm talking about, and I think we all, as I said, it was definitely Craig Hope, bro. Like, of course it was.
I hear that, bro. But
like, that part of it is that, bro, because and it's not just Craig Hope single-handedly, bro. When Eze scored the goal, the Foden thing did kill me, innit? The Foden thing killed me.
Who was it? Craig Hope that asked about the pass?
No. I don't know who asked about the pass.
It was someone else.
It was someone else. But that did kill me, though, innit? Like the whole, because the Eze thing is that bro. I'm not like, Eze bins that shit, bro. Like, passes. By the way, if you're actually a real football fan, you would actually know that the Foden pass was actually perfect for him to hit the ball like that.
It was perfect way to pass. Do you know what I'm saying?
But the whole what you think about Foden? Because, you know, like, where man can't be bins in a goal like that, and you're just chatting to me about the
bro. To be honest, I think the ball bobbled up anyway.
The ball bobbled up as well. Like it was.
But it was a good way to pass from Foden.
But they were good. Like that post-match reporter took the piss in it. Absolutely took the piss. Like,
it was a joke thing.
And it's a bit peak for Foden, because Foden already has a shit rep for England, didn't it? So like, that ain't gonna help Foden's situation. And it also downplaying Eze's thing. Not to say Eze's been pulling up trees,
bro, again, see that Eze thing. If someone came out and said, yo, they're blowing smoke up Foden's ass because of his complexion, and overlooking Eze because of his, I would more be open to I would more be open to saying, you know what, we've seen this here before. You know, the ones, it makes a lot of sense. But the Jude Bellingham thing is, the reason why I find it very difficult, is because he's been getting a lot of adulation for a long time, from a lot of people. And I wasn't seeing negativity about him until the cracks started showing in man's personality. I just wasn't seeing it, bro. Because there was one time where no matter where you looked, man, people were just absolutely blowing smoke up his ass, bro. It was everywhere. This is just a recent thing. Do you know what I'm saying? This is just a recent thing, bro. And I believe it will blow over as well if he puts in some good performances. But the problem is, with the British media in general, they build you up to break you down. And 100%. And they built up Jude so high, yeah, higher than he could ever, a level that he could ever reach, that the only way was down for him anyway. You get what I'm saying? Because they built man up. Comparing a man to Zidane, how could you build a man up more than that?
No, you can't.
And then you get dropped by Thomas Tuchel, and you can't even get in the England squad.
And the thing is, his story is actually a proper good story when you kind of strip away everything, come with the whole Birmingham thing, Dortmund, Madrid.
No, before that, do you know what I'm saying? He what the story about he used to play for his dad's football team.
No. I'm talking about like just
man
the
got into
journey.
Birmingham and
I'm
that.
talking about
You
the
know
journey
them
from
ones.
start to finish to get to the pinnacle.
Okay, I can't lie. The whole thing reeks of industry plant, blood. When man see the whole.
I hear him. I'm just saying he's the way they have built him up on a mad thing, and I feel like they built him up to the point where, like as you said, it's like how do you go? Where do you go from being compared to Zidane? That is true. Where do you kind of go?
In the
and
bin.
obviously,
That's where you end up going.
It takes you back to that quote from Spider-Man, and he's like, "What's it called? The one thing people love to see more than a hero saving the day is to see a hero fail or something like that." I know you don't know what you don't know what quote I'm talking about. It's the Green Goblin quote. In Spider-Man 1. It's mad.
Yeah, bro, it happens, bro. How do I see this thing so early, bro? Let me tell you something. Yeah, I just have an eye. When it comes to football, I have an eye, bro. Is what it is, bro. I back my eye. When it comes to football, I back my eyes, bro. Back my eyes over everyone else's eyes, bro. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, honestly, I never bought into this guy, bro. Another Garnacho. He's another one. Another brother that's gonna get you numbers, yeah, but he'll never pass the eye test.
Garnacho don't even get you numbers.
But he doesn't, but he does.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I can't lie. I can't in it with these guys. I just can't with them, bro. I honestly think, yeah, the main issue with the Jude thing, yeah, is that they boosted him up so high. Now he's falling down. Yeah. There's nothing to catch him, bro, because he's not even someone that you would feel sorry for. You know that one? Because he's just not got no humility. You know, certain man when they're going through a tough time and that you think, you know what, like he's a good lad, he's a hardworking lad, he's so likable and that, like he's not. And that's the thing in life. I always say to people, yeah, guys, if you can't be good, yeah, be likable. I swear down in life, yeah, people do things for people that they like in life all the time, yeah. The best skill you can have in life is being likable, bro, because doors get opened for you that maybe you don't even deserve to be open. People like you. You know what I'm saying? So when you're someone that's not likable, you have to be cold, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be CR7 level, yeah, to just be an absolute narcissist like that. You know them ones, like CR7 can be an absolute narcissist, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And sleep on pillows with his face on it. Like, you can do all that. You can do all that, yeah, when you're one of the all-time top goal scorers.
I say that with Suarez.
Yeah, you can be that guy. But when you're media, you can't have that attitude, bro. I can't lie, because people will be waiting on your downfall, bro. This is the reality. Like, this is what it is. Like, people been waiting on CR7's downfall, and it's taken him until he got to about 37 years old to start slowing down.
Yeah, just to finally say something and what.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Jude's not even 27.
I'll be ashamed to say that at Mo Salah. Yeah, wait till he's 33.
Yeah, but nah, bro. But listen, Mo Salah's the numbers guy, bro. But he never passed the eye test.
No, I'm not saying. No, that's my point. That's my point.
He never passed the eye test, bro. But the thing is,
that's my point, though. He didn't pass the eye test, and people waited. He had to wait. Let's be honest, man.
No, but even when he was scoring goals, he never got.
No, that's my point. This is exactly my point. With all these things that, like you're saying, he lacking in that. Man, I've still had to wait 7-8 years for man's downfall.
No,
and Salah is a narcissist. If Salah could pass to himself,
yeah.
No, when I say a narcissist, that not like maybe in the way Ronaldo is.
No, but he is though. He is. There's just levels to narcissism. It's on the scale, like.
Rants. If Salah could pass to himself and score, he would.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Bro, people say, why do people care about their personalities? But bro, it's a natural human thing. When people are not likable, yeah, naturally as a human being, yeah, like, especially if you can relate to somebody, like, it's very, very natural. It's very, very natural, bro. You can't take that out of it. You know what I mean? The reason why Grealish is loved, yeah, so much by a lot of these Englishmen is because, bro, they can see a version of themselves when they look at Jack Grealish. He looks like a normal guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of that. There's a lot of people in the public eye, yeah, that do really well because they just look normal, bro. Look at Molly May, bro. She's meaty, bro. You know what I mean? But she just looks like any white thing, bro. That's why she does so well, because she looks like the girl next door. She looks mad relatable. That's why she makes all that money, because all these girls look at her and say, oh, like, she just looks like my mate. Like, she's like a normal girl, bro. Like, being mad relatable, yeah, being mad relatable, fully, yeah, can take you to a next level, bruv, in this society, bro. You know what I mean? Because people want to look at you and say, oh, you know what? Like, I feel like I know that person. You get it? And this is what it is. And that's why they loved Gaza as well, because he was a pisshead. Do you know what I mean? And they love all these footballers that go out and get pissed and, do you know what I mean, and still play well. They love it in England because everyone here drinks, bro. Like, there's a big drinking culture here. So if you're a pisshead footballer and you're good, you're like, fucking hell, like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is what they're man on. It's like, oh, it's like playing on Saturdays and that. Little Sunday league geezers and that. Gotta get smashed on Saturday, wake up drunk on Sunday morning, 11 o'clock on Clapham Common, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Score a hat-trick. This is what these men are doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing. So I think being relatable, it works a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Even the CR7 story, the reason why people love CR7 over Messi, yeah, for the most part, because they're like, oh, he worked really hard and he worked hard and that. And it's like, bro, they think Messi didn't work hard. He was just good, innit? They like the struggle, bro. They like the story of overcoming, not having this.
Messi was told he couldn't be a baller because he was too small. Man say he didn't work hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? Like, they'll just say, yeah, he's a drugs cheat. You know them ones. Like, so it is what it is, because Messi was on steroids and that. So, like, the game is the game, innit? It's like, man will say, oh, that Ronaldo wasn't natural talent and he had to work hard.
Ronaldo did have natural talent, though.
Of course he did have natural talent, bro. And you know what the worst thing about the Ronaldo thing is? You know what the worst thing about the Ronaldo is? Yeah, people say that he's a hard worker and that. Ronaldo has 1% genetics, yeah. He's got a skinny, muscular build, yeah.
Yeah, lean and built out a brick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Lean, muscular build. That is very, very rare to come by. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, his genetics are the reason why he made it to where he was. It had nothing to do with hard work. Do you know what I'm saying? The hard work obviously helped, but he
is a mad hard worker, but like Messi was.
Look at his genetics, bro. The guy's 6 foot or 6'1", yeah. Lean muscle, and he always had mad pace, like. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, look at Isak's build compared to CR7's. A man are talking about genetics, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, genetics are very important. Like, CR7 could have worked as hard as he wanted to work, yeah? His physique is pure genetics, guys, because when you look at how lean he is and that bro don't lift weights like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's just pure lean, long muscle. That's all it is, bro. That is genetics, bro. That's what it is, bro. That is called winning the genetic lottery if you've ever seen it, bro. You know what I mean? You can work as hard as you want to work, yeah? I can tell you, yeah, hard work alone, yeah, does not make you look like that. It's pure genetics. 90% of how he looks is genetics, bro. 90%. It's not hard work, bro. It's not. Because you lot could work just as hard. You'll never look like that, bro.
Yeah, no. There's always a mixture of multiple things that come into it. But yeah, Ronaldo's to be 6'2" and move like you're 5'5".
Man said that his grandma's from Cape Verde. So if that's the case, then if he's saying he's got a black nan, bro, and he looks like that, then shit makes sense, innit? I'll be honest. But to be honest, yeah, like, bro, when you look at his physique, bro, like, it's pure genetics.
Yeah. But that's part of it. Remember, like, but there's nothing wrong with that because it's a sport.
There is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But the narrative that
Messi worked hard and he worked hard and the
narrative that it's just pure hard work and you can be that is crazy. No. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, Gareth Bale's Jamaican, because white man don't run like that. You know them, man. Like, bro, when I see Gareth Bale freeze man out, yeah, it's like broski.
You didn't know Gareth's name spelled with a Y?
Yeah, bro.
You man didn't know there was a Y in Gareth's name. You might be spelling his name wrong the whole time, bro. That's common knowledge.
Bro,
everyone knows this.
Crazy. You know
Guys,
what I said?
his dad's name's Leroy, 100%.
Bruv, listen, Gareth Bale's a yardie, bro. When I see the spare running, yeah,
Like Gareth Daly.
bro, I swear down when I see this guy jetting, I was like, bro, this is not normal, innit? That's not hard work. It's not hard work, bro. That's just pure genetic lottery situations. You know them ones. The reality is, all you know what it is, yeah? All athletes work hard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like man saying stupid
be
is hard work and discipline.
you
Bro, you're chatting shit, bro. Because all these athletes work hard, bro. All of them.
Yeah, they just work harder than there's just
because they have to. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because the man that will be saying, oh, Rants, it's hard work and this, brother. What do you do in your daily life, yeah? That you call hard work, bro? If you was on the same regiment as a lot of these guys, yeah, you would look a lot better than you look right now just by default. Because the chances are you're lazy, bro. And you eat shit food. And you're fat, bro. You know why? Because when you look at the general population, yeah, most of these men are fat blood in the Western world. So, just on law of averages, yeah, you're fat. The brother that I'm talking to. Just on law of averages, you're fat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just the law of averages, you look shit, bruv. You know them, man. So, when we're looking at elite athletes here, yeah, they all work hard, bro. Because it's part of their job. Do you get what I'm saying? So to say that hard work alone makes Ronaldo look like that is crazy because everyone works hard, bro. Look at Isak's build, bro. He looks like a skeleton. What he does, you don't think he works hard? You don't think he works hard? He looks like a pepperami, bruv. Like what are we doing here? Because all these men play professional football. Even if you play non-league football, do you know how hard preseason is? You know how hard preseason is? Broski.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, this is crazy. Like, brother, I remember one of my last pre-seasons in Sweden, bro. Like, man literally was sick, bruv, in pre-season, bro. The only time I've been physically sick, yeah, training. Or twice, actually. Once in boxing and once in football. When man are doing fucking 6 minute miles timed fucking round the pitch, bro. With fucking less than a minute rest. Man's dying, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So when man think that hard work's just gonna make you look a certain way,
in the searing heat uphill,
bro, have you seen how hard boxers train? Have you seen how hard boxers train? And a lot of them man don't look the same. Yeah. You know them ones. Like you look at someone like Kell Brook, bro. When he was stepping on the scale, he looked like he could compete in a fucking in a physique contest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some fighters that just, bro, they can't get abs even when they've lost weight, bro. We was watching fucking Boatsi's fight the other day, bro. You know what I mean? Boatsi he ain't got abs like that or nothing. He just looks like, bro, his physique looks like he's 13 years old, bro.
Yeah, there's man, yeah, it's obvious. Like there's man that can lose and gain weight and shred fat mad quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy ages. And then there's just man, as I said, who work twice as hard.
Bro, it's genetics, bro.
And then 100%.
It's genetics, fam. That's what man needs to understand, bro.
I tried to put on weight for years, bro. I was massive. I tried to like there was a time where I was trying to put on weight, but I stopped like going on runs and that. And bro, my body was just saying the same, fam.
Yeah, what change? That's what I mean. Look at Cole Palmer. What man are gonna say? Man's mad skinny because he don't work hard. Like
when I was like 21, bro.
This brother's probably tried every protein shake and he gave up. You know them, man. But this is what happens. Genetics are so important, bro. Do you know what I mean? The reason why Erling looks the way Erling looks, bro, because his dad was an athlete and his mom was an athlete.
He's a Viking, man. And he's a Viking.
But this is what I'm trying to say. He had two athletic parents.
And the thing is, like as I said, that hard work plays a part, and no one's saying Ronaldo isn't the hardest or one of the hardest workers, but it's still you're still in the category of
But guess who else works hard? Guess who else works hard? Alanga, bruv. You know them ones. He's always in the gym and he's trash. Brother, this guy's deadlifting.
I can't even back the boy. He's on 0015 this season.
Bro, this guy's deadlifting houses and jumping over skyscrapers in the gym, bro. Then gets on the football pitch and puts in a 0 out of 10. So yeah, hard work, bro.
Saying Adama type beat.
Bro, it's crazy. I told man,
Adama's another 1%. Adama's another 1%.
He should be a fitness influencer on YouTube, bro. Like you would have a million subs.
You Adama.
I'm Elanga.
Oh, what are
I'm
you talking
using
about?
subs.
Adama definitely needs to be playing American football. He's in the bro. If that
Oh, that man looks like Dwayne Chambers, bro. You
bro,
know what
he's
I'm saying?
who's the youth who's running past cars and that got beat by speed. What's my
Oi,
man's name?
oi, that Ashton, bro.
Ashton Hall,
Ashton
blood. Ashton Hall.
That's exactly who he looks like, you know.
I'm
Adama, bro.
telling you,
Ashton
that's
Hall, you
Adama.
know. With a high,
Adama is Ashton Hall if you kickball, fam. 100%.
Aye, bro.
He got an NFL build and he's playing right wing back in the Prem. Don't piss me off, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to
cleats. Give him some
say.
cleats, man. Give him some cleats and
Nah, it's
put the
facts,
studs in
though.
the back, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what man's trying to say, bro. Listen, genetics are mad important in football, bro. All these footballers work hard because the only guys that think that these men don't work hard are guys that have never played football at any decent level. And to be honest, yeah, if you've got average fitness, yeah, even doing a preseason for a Sunday league team will fucking finish you, mate.
Bro, I'm telling you, some of the
Even a Sunday league team finish you.
Some
bro.
of the preseasons I've done,
bleep test finished.
I'm a bit of a freak though. I always love the bleep test. I love the bleep test. But I'm a runner. You know me, Reds. I'm a
yeah, bro.
I'm a
I don't
runner,
like none of that, bro.
I love the. I'm a runner, bro. I'm a freak when it comes to the running thing. Pause. But like, what I would say is that if you really done preseason year in year out for teams of other levels than that, you'd know. You see that summer. You see that when it's the searing heat, yeah, and they're making you go run round the field, and it's uphill and downhill, and then it's who knows about the stop start test. The sprint and jog, and you just got to keep doing it, brother. It's mad. Even the Ethiopians probably don't like that one. They'll do it, but they don't like it.
No,
you know
fact.
It's a mad thing. The stop-start thing, dead, bro. And,
I just don't like any sort of running, blood. Period.
I'm a run. I go on 5K as well before my
yeah. I'm just not on it, bro. If there's no football, I don't care. Like, bro, it's long. Like, I think running for the sake of running has to be the most mind-numbingly boring shit. Yeah.
And I need music. I need music to do that. But
yeah. Nah, bro. To be fair, when I used to in preseason, I used to run with my music on. Football always. I used to run my music on.
No cap. I used to feel like I was in a music video.
Yeah.
I forget I was running, bro. But if I've got Luda, I'm hearing Luda in my what?
Bro, I used to run with my music on, bro. Like, because that's the only way I could get through it, bro. Like, I'm not competitive enough, when it comes to running, for seeing other people when we're doing 10Ks and that. I'm not competitive enough. Like, you can be ahead of me, bro. Because I don't care. This is football. You're not better than me at football. You can run, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. So for me, like, if there's 15, 20 of us and we're running and I'm 16th, I don't care because I know when it's time to do the volleyball, with the football, I'm beating all of you. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, I hear it. I think obviously that's what I mean with the running thing. Like I said, when I talk about guys like Adama who got muscles on their eyelids and that, I just think that you've gotta like really look at guy like, bro, if he actually was a rugby player or NFL player, this brother would cook. This brother would cook. Shout out the views on Sport Raid, but you know what I'm saying? But like, this brother would cook, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, some of the like that 1%, that the 1% genetics is a valid thing still. It's definitely a valid thing.
Bro, it's real, bro. You need to realize, that when you're looking at sports, most of these guys have 1% genetics, most of them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not that many of them that get to the top level. There's not many of them that get to the top level. All these guys that are top level athletes, they're way fitter than you can imagine. That's why when I'm seeing normal people saying, oh yeah, when they were doing the Casemiro fat thing, and he backed off his top, man had an 8-pack. It's like, you man look so dumb. You look so dumb now. You know what I mean? All of these men that are playing in the Premier League are fitter than you could ever imagine.
They live in the gym, bro. They
live running every day. Like, they're fitter than the most lazy out of shape one is fitter than the average person by like 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where I'll be honest, a lot of these guys work hard, but CR7 got to the top level and he's synonymous with this hard work stuff. Even though if you look at Benzema's always in the gym. You know what I mean? You look at Lewandowski, look at his age, look at his physique. Lewandowski's always in the gym. There's bare footballers always in the gym. Memphis is always in the gym, always posting his workouts, this, that, and bro, there's bare footballers that are always in the gym, but he's the only one that people think is the only one that's always in the gym, bro. There's bare footballers that are mad professional and that live the life really. James Milner always in the gym. James Milner's physique was always
all there is
insane.
that there's like a level to it. Like there's certain men who go above and beyond to maintain a certain level to their like 30, to their like late 30s and that, like, you know, the Ashley Youngs, the James Milners that you also mentioned as well. There's a lot of, there are guys that they dedicate their aesthetics, and then there's guys like, I don't know, like you could even just say Hazard, who the second they start kicking ball,
they're not interested, mate.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? The second, but if they wanted to shred, like how many times did Gundogan come back from preseason overweight? Not overweight, but yeah, you can see in Gundo, you can see in Gundo's face when he come back from preseason. You know, you can see in his face, bro. But he'll still shred the weight. Give him till start of August. His weight's gone, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. You can tell the footballers that work, that did the extra work when they retire. You know them ones, because the ones when they retire, they stay in shape. Yeah, look at Henry. Henry's still in shape. You look at like Jamie Redknapp, a lot of these guys that are doing media stuff, they're still in shape. But then you look at Micah Richards, like Micah's put on about 10 kilos since he finished playing football. You know them ones.
But the thing is, but Michael will always have that build where even if he puts on weight,
he will.
He's gonna look bolo, innit? Like he's not gonna.
He'll look bolo, he's not gonna
look like Schneider, innit? He's not gonna look like Schneider.
He won't look like Schneider, but
yeah,
you know them ones, like he hasn't got the same leanness he had when he was playing football. You know what I mean?
He's way slimmer. It's more of a like it's the bolo.
Like look at Seedorf, for instance, because there's certain man, like it's just one of them ones where, bro, look at R9 as well. These are like, you can see it, bro, because at the end of the day, it's a lifestyle thing. It's a lifestyle thing.
Ronaldinho as well. You saw Dino.
Drogba's still in good shape, yeah.
You say Dino's shape as well. Dino was like Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho used to play to stay in shape because that bro used to drink, go out with gal and eat whatever he wanted. You know the ones, like he was always gonna put on weight.
Pure talent, pure heritage. Pure heritage, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. So you need to understand, Rooney's another one. These man, football was keeping them in shape. You get what I'm saying? It's not football keeping you in shape is not the same as living a lifestyle that's conducive to being in shape. You get what I'm saying? And this is the reality. You can see the footballers that played their way into fitness. Rooney was always that. Pre-season, Rooney was always overweight. Yeah. Always. You know what I mean? He played himself into shape. There's players that played themselves into shape. And you see the players that played themselves into shape, like Hazard, as soon as they stop playing, they're done.
Yeah.
Out of shape.
Yeah, because certain man, as I said, someone says you got certain man got injected with compound V, and it's true. Ozil definitely got compound. Ozil and Torres definitely took some compound V.
Yeah, they're both roided off. Like they are. Do you know what I mean? They're both roided off. 100% they're roided off.
CR7 goes home and gets that V pumped into his veins, and when he's like,
bro.
I don't know if you man seen the movie Him in it, where he's just sitting there getting the stuff put into his veins and that, bro.
No, it's mad. Crazy.
But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, man. Like some of these guys are always like, even Bale. Bale's still in shape and he plays golf. I don't even know if Bale.
Well, he's just a natural athlete, Gareth Bale.
You know, bro. Gareth Bale spelled over why last name Bailey, not Bale. It was he was Gareth Bailey, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was for him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I still say that with certain man that they can still like Jack's a funny one. Like I think with Jack Grealish, he's not he don't ever look overweight, but you can tell he's on the boozer, on a mad thing. So he's probably one of them skinny man with a beer belly. If he don't work out, he's probably one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, because his legs are so bland, like, you know, you see his calves are like flipping shotguns, bro. Like, he'll always have that, no matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? But
100%.
Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body is completely
precisely. Every human being. Every single human being, do you know what I mean? They got different genetics, bro. So this just hard work alone don't do shit, blood. You know what I mean? Hard work alone just don't do shit. Because, bro, like if everyone's working hard, bro, there's still gonna be outliers, bro. still going to be outliers, even within the same team. Even if they do the same work in preseason, same everything, eat the same food in the canteen, bro. There's always going to be men that outperform other men, bro. It just is what it is. It is what it is, people. So, nah, brother, we're going to see anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you look, run up these likes, bruv. You know what I mean? Run them up, people. What are we on now?
Relax, man. I know what we're on, but this is
Let's
the last
get
of the international. This is the last of the international break talk, man. As I said, man, I can't wait.
That's what I'm
Football is
saying.
back.
That's true. When's the first game back? Saturday, isn't it?
Chelsea, I think. I think it's Chelsea. I think it's Chelsea in the lunchtime kickoff, no? Chelsea fans will be able to confirm that with me. Bear with me. Yeah. Chelsea away to Burnley, 12:30. The 3 o'clocks are Liverpool, Forest, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton, Brentford.
What's 5:30?
No. The 3 o'clocks are Liverpool, Forest, Bournemouth.
Yeah, but what's the 5:30? Or is there not?
City, Newcastle away.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm there for that.
At St James's. So you got a good 5:30 there. Away as well. So City are away, and obviously on Sunday you've got United. You got the NLD, and then your game's on Monday though. That's
it's dead, bro.
That's dead. Monday. Are there no 2 o'clocks? Leeds Villa. That's the only 2 o'clock. They could have put you lot's game on. They could have put you lot's game at 2.
Bro, I just don't know, innit, why we're on Monday. But
at 2. They could have.
To be fair, I don't remember us having many Monday night games, so I'm not really too bothered.
Yeah, under the lights. But do you know what it is? I feel like with the Monday thing, I feel like the whole weekend's gone already, Rants, and everyone's kind of like, well, whatever happens on the Monday. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got the same hype factor. You know what I'm saying?
Now Mondays are dead, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So Mondays are super dead, bro.
I'm not getting ready to have 4 days extra of work. The 9 to 5 man, them anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 8 p.m. Monday.
That's my birthday, by the way, and both my ops are playing each other, so at least someone's dropping points. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Monday, 8 o'clock. Yeah, people. It's that, man. So we're going to see. It needs to be a win anyway. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be a win. Obviously, when I do my red talk with Saeed at 4, we'll talk about the Amarim quotes, innit? Because there's a few of them. And yeah, bruv. It's just... Yeah, man, I'm just glad that this international break is almost over. And also, guys, apparently, like I had my meeting with my YouTube consultant, and they said, that apparently, there's this setting or something now where they send notifications at optimal times, depending on when you're mostly online. So I don't know when they've started doing this rubbish, but basically, like, that's why you lot have been getting my notifications for my show like 4 hours after it ends.
What? Oh, is that what's been going on?
Brother, that's what YouTube have been doing, bro. You know what I mean? They've been sending out notifications, around certain times or something, depending on when people are usually online and stuff like that. It's foolishness, bro. Like, it don't make no sense, my brother. Because I've had people messaging me saying, "Oh yeah, I just got the notification for your show, blood, and it flipping finished 2 flipping hours ago." Like, that's foolishness. Why can't you just send the notification out as soon as I go live, bro? Like normal people. Do you know what I'm saying? So he said personalized notifications are sent at the optimal time for each individual subscriber, blood. What do you mean, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Now, what do you mean, bro? So that means they can get it hours after you published it, bro. And he says, we set the delivery time to when we think that the subscriber is most likely to watch your video after seeing the notification. So this is what man said. So it's an idiot thing.
No, I don't know, man. That's so weird. I haven't got any of your notifications
But they're always doing foolishness, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man said I only get them when I log in. Like, bro, so they're doing foolishness. So they're saying basically, they're basically saying,
Wait, man said he just got it now. Someone just said on G.
I just got the notification now for the show. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? And the show's been gone for an hour. So basically, them man are basically saying, them man are actually saying that, for instance, if I do my show with MONTS at 1:30, and you usually watch the show after work at 5, they'll send you a notification at 5 instead of sending you a notification when I actually go live.
Because of when the person's actually online
Yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
But that don't make no sense because you're gonna go on the app when you're most active on the app anyway.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get
Like,
it? Foolishness.
There's no, like, the whole point of a notification is for you to let someone know that someone's live or just dropped a video so you can just watch it anyway. Because
Yeah, this is exactly it.
I'm always on YouTube at 6 p.m. every day. I don't need a notification for any video. I'm on YouTube at 6 p.m.
But this is it. You have to set the notification to all, not personalized. If it's on personalized, it does that foolishness. So
how do you change that? I
don't know. I don't know how to do it, bro, because I don't have notifications on for anyone. Like, I just have the channels I follow, and when I open the app, it's highlighted. I always click on it to see who's uploaded, but also like it just comes up on my page most of the time because most of the people I follow don't do lives, bro. Like, they just upload videos, so I just watch them when I watch them. You know what I'm saying? But that's foolishness, bro. So that's what it is. So you just have to make sure it's all notifications and not personalized. So that will be why a lot of people aren't getting the notifications on time. They're getting them late. See, look, man said he just changed it. So yeah.
Wait, wavy nudge. How did you change it though? How did you change it? Let me know in the Discord.
Yeah, how did you change it, bro? You know what I mean? Because people might need to know that. See, it was on personalized. So yeah, you need to change it. Because a lot of the time they'll just change it. See, YouTube changed a lot of people's to personalized. Of course they do. And then it affects the traffic going through to the man them's channel. So you need to change it to all instead of personalized. As I go to the channel, and when you click notifications bell, select all.
Wait, so you have to do it on every channel? You have to do it one by one.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, Monts. Them man make it flipping. Them man make it difficult on purpose, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, them man make it difficult on purpose. So literally, them man, because I told them in the meeting, I said, I'm fuming with you, lot. Man said, oh, how are you enjoying? I said, I'm not, blood. You know them.
You had a meeting.
Yeah, bro. I had a meeting because I got a consultant in it. Like when you get to 100K, you get a consultant, but I never chat to them. Yeah, never chat to them. I've spoken to them like once.
I'm trying to know what that be like. Yo, you know, you say I chat. You don't hear that. I'm trying to know what that be like.
Yeah, bro. They just said viewers can get a maximum of 3 notifications within a 24-hour period. And because I do at least 3 shows a day, that's why sometimes they don't send any. Do you know what I mean? And then yeah, and they said video uploads, live streams, and premieres, it all counts as a notification each, bro. And you can only send 1 community post notification in a 3-day period. So if you upload more than 1 community post within 3 days, they're not gonna notify people. So yeah, bro, there's always these small prints and all this foolishness, bro. You get me? But yeah, man need to make sure that
they have to do it for my channel as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to say all. If it's personalized, then they'll send you it when they feel like it, basically.
Hey, man, them. Hey, if you don't want to grab me a little consultant and that, you know, you're just saying you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's on the YouTube consult. That's killing me.
It's some foolishness, bro.
At least you can tell them though what really needs to be. You get it. Once you have that meeting though, you get to tell them, yo, like you're just overcomplicating the thing. It don't need to be done like that.
Yeah, but they don't care, bruv. You know the ones there, like this is the reality. They don't business, like, because they know I'm here every day, blood. Like this is the reality. Like, they know man's here. Man's consistent, so they don't really care, bro. There's too many of us for them to really care, blood. You know what I mean? Like, they monopolize the market, so you know what I'm saying? That's how they're moving. But I told them I was vexed, blood. Literally, that was a conversation. They were like, "Oh, we just want to know how's your experience." I said, "It's dead, blood. You don't need to sort it out." You know what I mean? They sent me 2 emails today with a follow up and that, telling me this is what I need to tell man to do in it. So people have to make sure that it's all and not personalized, and then it will make sure. See, it's personalized straight away. You see what I mean? What I see, brother? This is what I'm trying to say, fam.
But this is my BSB account. That
you see what I'm saying, brother? I'm telling you, they've done it. They've done it on. They just changed the setting on everyone's thing, so that's why you're not getting notifications on time. That is why. You get me? So this is what it is, bro. This is what it is. So and the thing is, they don't tell you when they do these updates. They don't tell you. You know them way there. So it's just, bro. The game is the game, innit, bro? Like, they keep adding things in. Have you seen the thing on the video about the AI thing as well?
Yeah. So if you
personalized. You have to click
you need
no
to
on the
put it
thing now?
to none. You need because
Yeah.
obviously, like so. If you go on your YouTube, I do know this actually. If you go on your YouTube and when it like has the videos to scroll across, or when you type in someone's name on YouTube and it's got all the videos, 1 day ago, 2 day ago. If you do it every day, it will show you every video you've done, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, and so what? If you have it on, the setting that they put it on automatically, it will actually only show 1 day ago, 6 days ago, 12 days ago, rather than every single video that you've done.
Yeah, bro, there's bare different things, and there's also a setting for altered content as well.
Yeah, so if you go down,
So
so it's literally, when you go, it says age restriction. On the advanced settings on age restriction, it's there. It's altered content, and you have to click no.
You have to click no, bruv, so they know that it's not no AI and you're not impersonating no one. If you don't click that, then your video don't get pushed either. So, and that's another thing they added, and they didn't tell me.
They push the video the same way, but it's not. Well, it's not the same way because again, if you do 6 videos, if you click no on all of them, all 6 videos will come up when they've typed in your name. But if you don't do it, they'll probably show you 1 or 2 of the videos.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's not the same. There's bare little things they put in there. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of know your way around. You need to know how to navigate it. You get me? Have you got a show coming up?
No. So obviously you already know this on thinking that, but we got a charity stream at 6. That's how I'm not doing the show now because you got a charity stream at 6:30 to about 10. I'd say if I want to run it longer, I run it longer. But yeah, charity stream 6:30 till about 10. Just gonna have a bag of people passing through, just a vibes chat. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't have to be necessarily football. And obviously it is for the proceeds will be going to Jamaica and whatnot. Obviously, yes, I'm Jamaican, and I've obviously got family members in Jamaica that have suffered it as well. So it's obviously close to home for me as well. But yeah, I've been away, so I wasn't able to do the stream while I've been away filming and stuff. So now that I'm back, first Thursday I've kind of had available, I've decided to run that. So hopefully everyone here can pull through. Doesn't have to be long. As I said, hopefully, if any of the man them have the time, I've shot a message to most of the man them troops, Rants, X, all the guys. So you know what I'm saying. If any of the man them can pull through, it's fine. If not, it doesn't matter. Like this is just literally a vibes thing. I want everyone to come and enjoy themselves. Pull up, have a snack, have a drink, whatever you want, and then yeah, man, let's just kick back and enjoy some vibes, man. You know what I'm saying. Get to know the people, them, and all the things there, man. So hopefully, I'll see you guys there. If not, maybe drop a little donation. Anything will help towards the proceeds. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do something for the community.
100, yeah. And man's back at 4 in it with Saeed, people. Do you know what I mean? So that don't expect a notification. You know the ones.
Is there you put out a video into live? So
yeah, it's in 45 minutes, isn't it? So don't expect a notification, bro. Let me know who's live as well today, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna have to snap some extra. Maybe have 3 burner accounts so that notification comes on each different of the streams. I don't know.
It's a mad thing, bro. So don't expect one in it, but we're back at 4 in it. And obviously, since it's the footy talk, I just remembered I got a couple new shirts as well, blood. I got a couple new shirts today, blood. You know what I mean? You get me?
Bro,
you lot might appreciate these ones. You know them ones there. You'll appreciate that.
Aye. Where you get that one from?
Yeah, bro. I got the plug. Don't worry, bro. You know them way there. Man got the plug, fam. You know them ones. A man got this OG one as well, blood. You get me?
You see?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nintendo sponsor. Batter Studer at that.
Right. You know them way there, bro. Man got the
Nintendo.
OG thing, bro. You know them ones there, bro. That's football heritage, blood. You know them ones there. So I just needed some more shirts for training, blood, for boxing. So I was like, fuck it, let me get a couple more football shirts. Two bad man shooters, you get me? So I got like a couple more weeks of training before my fight. You get me? Man had a 6 sparring session yesterday. I'm ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to lights out that you, blood. I'm telling you. So yeah, the game is the game, people, bro. We're good, man. You get me? And I had a call with my nutritionist today as well, and he putting my calories up next week because yeah, bro, I'm below the weight that I need to be at, bruv. The weight's just falling off, bruv. So now, I mean, I'm probably like a kilo lighter than I need to be at this stage. So I get to eat more food next week. So it's sick.
Yeah. I hear it too, fam.
We're good.
You're doing the thing, man. I'm gonna be there at the fight and be there to support and that. I'm not gonna lie, the man's probably gonna be putting on weight myself. I'm gonna be putting on a little piece of weight, bro. I'm trying to eat good, as I said. Birthday Monday as well. So I'm gonna just be, man. Run me some steak or some shit. You know
That's
what I'm
it,
saying?
bro. Like, I'll get my steak in fight week. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that, people. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's lit, man. Man said what Deluded's live now, yeah.
Yeah,
Man's
shout out
gonna
to you, bro.
shout out Deluded as well. He'll be at the fight as well, I'm sure, bruv. So yeah, bruv. Man, rate Deluded, yeah, and then you lot make sure you're back here at 4 o'clock, innit? We'll talk about these Amarim quotes and a few other things. You know, them way there, bruv. But yeah, man, it's been lit, people. Big up everyone inside, and obviously the link, the pay-per-view link pinned in the chat, and the ticket links pinned in the chat, bruv. And I'll catch you guys in a bit.